Hello, and welcome back to your Nerd Theorist playing NerD&D with my homebrew campaign of Hatheria. So we have been a little bit absent of late with either videos or even D&D in general, but we get very busy with life in general, and, you know, we're all very busy working full-time and with families, most of us. But we are back, we are playing, and I'm so glad for anybody who can join us. We try our best to do this every other week, so if you can join us on a Sunday, roughly about 8:30 British time, whether it's British summertime or flicking back to normal time, British summer savings time, whatever the fuck it's called.
Daylight savings time?
That's the one. Thank you. Yes, it's gonna go smoothly. So, before we actually jump in, first of all, if you haven't already, check out our Discord server. You'll find the details in the details, the link in the details. So, and with no Dave today playing Grom, so did we decide who's going to be playing Grom today?
I'll take him over in combat.
There you go, fair enough.
Yeah, we'll leave his
Yeah, we'll do it roleplay light for him. Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's easy to roleplay me when I'm missing.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
Yeah, it's fine. It's barbarians and barbarians. But yes, otherwise, Gaz with our channel news.
Channel news. We've done nothing for ages.
We haven't, not for a while. We've been a bit slack.
But
still waiting for some Quars War video.
Yes, well,
recorded.
there is a Quars War that's a massive job to edit.
It is.
I was going to do a how to play the Quar, but since I said I was going to do that, they've changed the rules twice. So there's that to do as well. But we do all have nerdy projects going on. So I'm just going to set us all up to have to make sure that we film some of our shit because we've all got stuff on. I got a Imperial Knight for my birthday. Big old bastard. 40k Imperial Knight.
Nice.
And although I could use it for my Space Marine Army, or my Sisters of Battle Army, or my Astra Militarum Army, I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to kit bash the shit out of it, and I'm going to use it in Age of Sigmar for my Skaven Army. I'm going to make a massive Rat Man Walker thingy out of it. So I'm going to film all that.
It's going to be awesome.
I hope so. So it's going to be like a Screaming Bell, warp, lightning cannon mounted bastard that looks like a rat, but nice. A massive robot rat. Also, on the subject of Age of Sigmar, me and Rash have just started getting into it. So we both have armies to build and paint that we could probably knock some shit out with. I've got rats. I've got Stormcaster Thermals. What have you got, Andrew? What's yours?
Sylvaneth. I've started with Sylvaneth. I've built Belfranos. I've got a spearhead to build and a box of Gospid and like 150 quid of birthday money that's burning a hole in my pocket. So whatever else I pick up,
what a shame.
There you go. So there's painting a bit of Age of Sigmar content to go. Yeah. Me and Tom are going to be in a Kings of War speed tournament.
Oh, it's going to be fun. First speed tournament. Yeah.
Yes, so it isn't taking speed and playing tabletop games, unfortunately.
That would have been hilarious.
Read the rules before I volunteered. It turns out it sounds like quite a good idea. It's to stop people fannying about, basically. Yeah. So your first round, you have a set amount of time to take all of your moves. So I think is it 30 minutes for the first round?
On a normal game, you get an hour each. Or like 50 minutes each, or something like that.
But
yeah, so it's like chess. You have a clock.
Like chess clock.
Yeah.
But that means that you could be halfway through the game and you could run out of time, which means your opponent can then just carry on playing and you've just got to stand there like a knobhead and get battered. So you've got to be careful how you break your time up per go. Yeah. But each round, I think it's 5 rounds, is it?
Yeah, you get 5 games in one day.
Yeah. Each round drops down by increments of 5 minutes. So by the time you play the final, you've got
15 minutes.
15 minutes to play all of your moves. So you've got to keep
proper
it
speed
fast.
run.
But you get a half-size army.
Yeah,
right,
only
okay,
1,000 points. So we both
But
planned.
still, that's quick.
I think we finalised. I'm going with the Night Stalkers, and you've
Yep.
got the
Halflings.
Halflings.
Yeah.
So not the armies
No
we've used in the past. You've seen my ogre. I mean, you've seen Tom's
Empire of
legions
Dust.
of Empire of Dust. That's it. I was going to say legions of lint. Same thing.
Legion of Apocalypse.
Some cool figures in that army.
Yeah.
though.
But yeah, again, so new figures to paint and build and stuff to put content out with. The Spider-Man and Magic the Gathering cards came out. You probably would have seen yours truly dressed like a twat in lycra jumping around
On our
at the
Facebook channel, so go
event
check that out.
at Roll It. But I
I
did
want the
get some
Avatar
very-
ones.
Got some very
Yeah.
sexy cards.
I've
So I'm
ordered
going to
some.
be building a couple of decks around some of those
How much-
villains and heroes. So there's lots of stuff that we could film. And now
Well, I
I've sort
think
of put
we're
it
going to
out
try
there.
and get some. We're going to try and get
Oh.
some games in, aren't we?
And
When were the
Yeah,
Avatar?
we're gonna try.
Sharp
the
Oh,
Rifles.
yes, and
Oh,
sharp rifles as well.
Officially licensed Sharps Rifles minis.
Oh, what?
And don't
Yes.
forget, if you want some Sharps rifles, make sure that you search out our affiliate code and click the link to go to Wargames Atlantic,
Yes.
because we
Well,
are an affiliate.
I'm going to be
You do
doing
realise that when you're
an
painting them-
unboxing of that, and so check out that video. That's going to be my next one. I'm going to churn that out.
When you-
shortly.
Excellent.
When you're unboxing and painting them, you have to say bastard at least every other word.
Bastard.
yeah,
yeah, and you have
obviously.
to drink.
Yeah,
You have to drink
like,
Yorkshire
it has to
tea
be done.
as well.
Yeah, as Yorkshire as
Yeah.
possible.
Tea or pint of brandy half and half. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you, Aidan? Are you all right if we borrow your whippets as well, just for a bit of background?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshireness?
Yeah.
If in fact you
Or at
could
least
just
some
turn up with your
footage.
flat
That's fine. We'll
cap.
just cut it in.
Yeah, just turn up wearing your flat cap with your whippets, drinking a pint of mild, and yeah, we'll
I've got
just
the
add it
best.
all in.
I've got the best cover photo for it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there you go. That's your perfect thumbnail for it.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Whip it in a flat
Doesn't
cap.
get any. A whip it in a flat cap. It doesn't get any more Yorkshire than that.
So, lots of things on the go. So if you want to interested in any of those things, give us a like, a subscribe, and you can be in touch with all those. And again, on our Discord server, you can chat with us about any of those. So check out our Discord and have a chat with any of us and the rest of the community, which our growing community, which is on there. So, without further ado, previously on Hatheria campaign. Because you're no longer in Hatheria. Yes, so you
Yeah, that's
are
true.
on new lands far away. You have left the survivors of Hatheria in your fleet near the island nation of Nipar, where they are having what is effectively shore leave, because the first bit of land they've seen in months. So, having done that, in an agreement you did with the Niparans there, you agreed to help create a new settlement on the nearby mainland, but they've had difficulty with beasts, as they referred to them. But they turned out to be intelligent catfolk who, after a vicious and swift battle, which they decided you actually was talking to each other, and after having a discussion with in a necromantic hall with an ancient king ish, they decided that they actually like you thanks to Hektor's family background or history. So the catfolk have taken you deep into the forest mountains to their queen, Queen Arakri, who, as you walked into the area which they primarily reside, you saw lots of these catfolk lying around. They were either on guard and on watch in their cat form, either as like leopards or tigers, and you saw some people in more humanoid form but still covered in fur, or with young children, or sometimes even kittens that seemed like like household domestic kittens more than anything else. But it was odd because you then also saw more kittens as you would expect for their species. So it seems an odd juxtaposition between those two things. But as you kind of approached the queen, which her throne sat atop a huge pile of bones, but she gracefully dismounted from there and walked down before standing before you. And Commander Yeos has explained that the old king has approved of your presence in their nation, despite the fact that you were there to help the nation of Nepal. And so she stands there before you, tall but not massively. Again, her fur is that of a snow leopard, kind of grey and mottled.
We hadn't actually spoke yet, had we?
No, not yet. This is exactly where we left.
Who's going to be the mouthpiece? Gaz, you talking? Hektor, you talking?
I take it. I mean, has she even said a word? Does she talk common? Do we?
Well, the other catfolk you've spoken to speaks common. Yeah, she did. She very much just a, that. Well, if the old
I feel
king...
like did I bow? I feel like maybe did I bow? If I didn't say I bowed last time, I feel like I said I did. I don't know if I did. I'd bow
then
down
you
like
can.
On my one knee, put my spear down in front of me.
Yeah, I think I'll bow down.
Yeah.
Is everybody?
And I'll just say, Your Majesty, and I'll just wait to see if she says anything before I start yapping.
Out of respect.
Yeah, she notices your your gesture. That's exactly what it is. For you are not a citizen of her tribe or even of the nation, of the ancient nation of Castulia. But she realises that and just kind of nods to you. It's like, well, if Bapir has approved of your presence, then I shall as well. But from what I have been told, and kind of glances over her shoulder to the back towards, there is a cave beyond this pile of bones, and as she looks over there, you do see a wounded catkin that you recognise as the one that you heavily hurt. Yeah, to the point of them having to stop the fight, effectively. To
Was
the
he the one
sign
we
of
fired out
respect.
the tea?
No, is the one that you...
it's the one that I battered.
Yeah, you battered, electrified him, skewered him, all sorts of things, but he took a hell of a hit before he actually finally fell. But you see him, and you still see the wounds that you inflicted upon him, but they're healed, like, substantially compared to what you would expect.
Is there any buildings around it? Is it any like makeshift shacks or anything like that? Is it any odds?
Not particularly. There's a cave which they can take shelter in.
Poor Helena's got a cat attack.
Helena has a cat that just kind of leaps up onto her shoulder and
that's whapping its tail in her face.
Yeah. It's just kind of snuggling up to you. It's like, seems to quite like you. But yeah, there's no actual buildings as such. They live quite wild, but you've not seen everywhere. From what you can tell, they do tend to try and keep themselves relatively stealthy and out of the way. So any kind of buildings, especially in a village setting, would need an area clearing in this woodland. And you're on the side of a mountain as well, so there's no flat space. It need a lot of work to be able to do that. But they live more
so
like
they're living
a tribe.
they're living. What's the way to want to put it? Yeah, like wild. Yeah, they're living wild.
Yeah.
They're not. There's no actual.
You don't know if they move around at all, but to be nomadic.
There's no signs of like civilization. Should we say?
Yeah.
Apart from the ones wearing armor, are they clothed?
You want to see some putty titties?
Well, there's not many people clothed. There's one wearing armor. That's Commander Yale.
And the rest of them are just naked?
Mostly. I mean, there are some with scraps of skins and furs and things on them, but for the most part they are naked. But they have their own natural fur on them as well, so they don't seem like they're bearing flesh or anything.
You're not a furry, are you, Meridian?
Well, no. Has the Queen got 6 boobs?
No. Neither does any of the other females of their tribe. But anyway, moving on.
Does it smell of piss in it? Because I've been in houses with lots of cats, and it's not. And it normally smells of piss. This many cats in a cave.
No, but they are sentient beings. We're going on a tangent.
We've
the bones.
I love the fact that we're surrounded by cats and we've got Helena's getting.
Sorry. Yes, Meridian.
The bones. Did we say last week if they were cat bones or human bones or?
They seem like human bones for the most part. You've not had a close look at them, but at a glance, you think they look like human bones.
Humanoid bones. So
of the size approximately of a human.
And before we left to come to the cat island, was it just humans in that? There was elves and all sorts there, wasn't there?
There was, yeah. In the park,
but no cats.
No.
And then on this island,
you saw domestic cats.
Yeah, but no cat people.
No.
And so far we've only seen cat people on this island.
No, you've seen domestic cats.
Yeah, but no humanoids.
But no other forms of species, no. Other than ghosts.
Your Majesty, I'm afraid that we are victims of our own ignorance. We came to this area looking for refuge and stumbled upon a human encampment. We were bargaining for a place to stay, a place to set up anew. Our home has been destroyed and we have many refugees, and we were told that this island was habitable but infested with vicious animals that we were. I am just repeating what we were told. This is my point. At no point were we told that there was a civilization here. At no point were we told that your species was intelligent and sentient. We were sent here with the impression that there were vicious beasts that would attack us as soon as they saw us, and unfortunately we believed that. And when we came across your soldiers, just like them attacking us, we assumed that we were being attacked by animals and we fought back. If we had known for 1 second that you were a civilized race, that would not have happened. And I apologize profusely on behalf of all of my friends. But we were led to believe something that wasn't true. And as I say, we were victims of our own ignorance. We just followed what we were asked to do. And for that, I'm truly sorry.
Several steps up to you, right up to you, and then you see that she's a good few inches shorter than you. But as she walks towards you, she grows in stature to see you directly eye to eye. Make a persuasion roll, please.
Your education hangs in the balance. Oh, fuck. Start looking for a new school, mate.
He doesn't mean that.
Sorry, persuasion.
Yes.
Persuasion, did you say? It's a good job I got
I did.
+9. 15.
Okay.
God, with a +9, Jesus.
Yes, that was a 6. It was a natural 6.
Yeah, she looks deep into your eyes and just kind of looking around you.
I'm gonna drop to one knee. I'm gonna drop to a knee to show what's the word?
Reverence.
Submissiveness.
Submissiveness, yes.
Yeah.
I will submit. I will be submissive.
Submit.
Not sexually, just
But sexually.
It's time for that.
Take away order.
But
Sorry.
she then just walks. It's alright, mate. She walks away from you without saying a word over to Hektor. Are you stood now, Hektor, or are you?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
After my initial bow, I've stood to sort of meet.
Yeah, she walks over to you. Does he speak for you?
He does speak for us as a group. Me personally, not so much.
So he claims you're all fools.
It's a strong word. Not one I've been referred to as before. I wouldn't be known as the brains of the operation, no. That'd be a bit of a stretch.
But the one here carrying most respect right now.
Yes, I believe that would be me. I come from... Sorry, I should introduce myself. My name is Balin Emberspear, of Clan Emberspear. I believe they fought against... fought alongside King Custulo.
Yes, just it sounded like that Phil Collins song.
King Bapir. We spoke with him in the temple. He fought alongside my brethren some 1,000 years ago.
I see. Well... Come. You must be in need of rest and for your travels.
We are, yes. If you had a place for us to set up camp, that'd be most gracious, my lady.
Then she just kind of gestures away.
I didn't catch your name. Sorry.
It's I am Queen Arakri.
Queen Arakri. We are we refer to ourselves as we settled on the nowheres. Nobody. Well, what was our name?
Never were.
The never were.
The never were. The never was. We there's a bit of a tale behind it. We come from a place that never was, it seems.
Well,
now
make your encampment as you see fit in whatever space you can. Then come seek me. We will discuss matters.
Sure. Thank
she
you
just
for your
walks. You carry on talking to her, but she's walking away from you, and She turns
Okay,
back to
we'll
her
catch you
leopard form
later,
and
yes, my lady.
climbs back up the pile of bones to curl up on her throne upon the top of it.
Okay, should we set up somewhere, guys, in the cave? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, there is a cave, but there's plenty of like trees around. Like I say, it's a heavily there's a bit of a rocky kind of relatively flat space where this pile of bones are, but otherwise it's a fairly steep slope in the area around. So it's however and wherever you can. I mean, I'm not going to make you do any rolls for it. It's just a matter of wherever you think you want to be able to set up.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to intrude too much, do we?
I don't want to stay here at all. I'm quite scared of her.
Really?
Wanna make a fuck off bonfire.
Well, you're all right. She fucking loves
No,
you to
don't worry.
pieces.
Make a little campfire. Little campfire.
Little one.
Okay.
Is there any
Whilst-
fires here? Have we seen any fires?
Not at the moment, but you in fact you will be able to see evidence of some fires. Yes.
I just wonder how advanced they actually are. Because if they're not even wearing clothes, there's no buildings.
Or how many of them are left?
But then they've got fire.
Whilst camp's being set up, can I have a little wander into the cave?
Yeah, I mean, you wander over there. You see
I'll-
near the
I'll
entrance to
leave-
there is the wounded one.
Yeah. I'll leave my weapons behind as a bit of a sign of I don't mean any harm.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you clank your way over in full armor, and yeah, make yourself very well known that you're approaching.
Yeah, I can't tell. I'm not trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be subtle.
Yeah, and yeah, you're very much making it known that you don't have your weapons on you, and you in fact see both the catkin who you were fighting, who seem to be trying to just kind of rest and recuperate in the entranceway to this cave, and they don't stop you. Nobody stops you from wandering straight into the cave. They do watch you very carefully as you walk past.
I'll acknowledge the ones that fought. I'll be like, fought well this morning, boys. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Fought well
It was yesterday, yes. Yeah, and they nod back, and you say there's a lot of respect there for the way that you fought against them, and you took a lot of punishment from them, and still stood afterwards. And they still watch you as you walk past, and you go into this cave. It kind of widens out as you go in, and then as you kind of go into this kind of bit of a chasm within, and you can see, like, kind of hollowed out, there are certain homes within that have been created into the mountainside itself, and from there you can see that it is carved and created. It's not just roughly chiseled. It's actually does look more like a civilization.
Yeah.
But it's out of the way. No one would know it's there unless you went in.
And it's does it look like there's how many people roughly? Not people, cats.
They're people
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, cat people.
Yeah, the catkin or catfolk, either which is acceptable. Looking around here, I mean, you don't see the extent of the entire thing. It goes beyond your eyesight.
Yeah.
But there is what you can see here, maybe hundreds.
Oh right, okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, not like 10,
No,
15. It's like hundreds.
there's a
yeah.
civilization. Yeah.
It's a proper civilization, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Once there's a tavern.
And lots of people are walking past you, just staring at you, and a lot of them, as they're walking past, seeing a human in full armor in there, who don't know who you are. Obviously, they look at you. They sternly. Their brow furrowing and their fur bristling down their back, and a lot of them, as they walk past you, grow to their hybrid form size, way taller than you. A lot of them purposely knock you as they walk past, and they've not had a lot of.
Say hello. I'll be greeting everybody, smiling like, "Hello, good day, good morning, hello."
Yeah, and sometimes that's enough to throw them off, to go, okay, but they're keeping a keen eye on you. They're not being outwardly, like, aggressive to fight you, but there's a dislike for humans. Because the only ones they've encountered for a long time have attacked them, basically.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, I'll just have a little mosey round. It seems quite an interesting place.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can spend a bit of time looking around.
Taking in sights.
Yeah, there is a reasonable amount of kind of homes, people who are skinning animals and preparing either food for preserving just in case they need to get through the winter, because you are approaching winter.
Oh, right, okay.
And you're in like kind of autumn.
Yeah. Well, it was like, what was the climate like here? I think it
was slightly,
like
slightly more
tropical.
towards the tropical compared to where you'd been. You've ventured somewhat south from where where Hatheria was located on the planet. So you've gone from a very temperate area, and you've gone much more tropical than you're probably used to. But you can tell it's very much weather-wise. They are preparing for the worsening of weather, whether that's either to either increased skins in stock, or whether they've got like dried meats and things like that. So that seems to be their primary focus as a civilization right now. But you have a look round, and a lot of people are busy working or tending to young or things like that. So you can have a look round. It's absolutely fine. Nobody stops you or actively fights you. They just get a lot of distrust. Anything anybody else wants to do in this time? Yeah, well then set up camp. Pot of tea on.
Yeah, pot of tea. I like a brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm too scared to move.
Fair enough. I'd say you managed to. Are you wanting to put it away from the throne, or the cave? Yeah,
that would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and just set a tent right next to the throne.
Set up a tent.
You venture a little bit away, and you kind of hit a bit of a slope, and you find an area where the incline lessens a bit. It's not flat, but it's enough to be able to put some tents on, and you'll be able to secure it against trees and things like that, so you can stop just in case, it's enough to be able to lie on without rolling away and shit like that. So it's fine. So it's a little bit away. You can't see. No one there can see you. They all know where you are, obviously, because there's lots of people. Every now and again, while you're putting up your camp, you see the occasional leopard or tiger come by just to either keep an eye on or just be interested and nosy. They are very curious people, and they do that. And at one point, actually, as you're doing it, what seems like a very young catfolk in like a tiger cub comes banding up and just kind of sits in the middle of your camp, just watching you for a little while. And then not a lot happens until a little later on. Looks like a daddy tiger just comes prowling in with and just kind of picks it up. Gives a stern look at you all and then walks off again with it. But yeah, they're just curious more than anything. So yeah,
so
and then Hektor's wandered off.
Yeah, no, right. So when I return back, I guess I'll ask him. So what do we reckon the plan is here? Because obviously we got Nipa saying when we were saying to them, we'll set up a territory here, and we got the people trapped on the boat and stuff there.
Well, we do need somewhere. We need somewhere for everyone to settle. There's only so long they can stay inside.
There is a civilization in there. It's not one I feel we could integrate Hatherians, Hathens with.
No, and we'd need to ask permission. I mean, we can't. If we bring our boats here now, the catfolk will absolutely decimate them.
No, I definitely think we should ask permission. Yeah, 100%.
But I think the answer will be a definite no. I mean, I don't think we've come across as particularly favourable.
Well, how about we could maybe set up a new Hatheria where at the port area where we landed, and we could be a go-between between the cat people and the Niparians and try and make peace. I think
I
know there's the bad blood because they didn't help.
No, but I think you're the one to speak to the Queen now. I think I think they appreciate a warrior. They appreciate. They've seen you in action. They respect you, and I think if she's going to listen to anyone, it's going to be you. And I think that's yes.
Yeah. In agreement there. To be fair,
this is how Trump got in charge. Shit like this.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm curious to see if they have any more detail about where my tribes ended up. I mean, this is the first proper connection we've found between Hatheria and this land. It's odd.
Right, very true.
It must mean there has been, at some point in history, someone
I'd be interested
go between, or it's.
I'd be interested to know what the catfolk know of the vampires as well.
Yeah.
Probably they fought in the war.
I mean, it must be relevant, otherwise Tom wouldn't have mentioned it.
That's not true at all.
I've mentioned many things.
Just to break the fourth wall there, I
have a big, massive.
The fact that we keep finding stuff about
notes of stuff that's not come up that I've got written down.
It's not come up yet.
Well, true.
You know, we've been playing for 3 years and we've only just found out that the world didn't exist. I mean, anything's possible.
I think you'll find that's 4 years.
Has it been 4 years? Fucking hell.
4.5.
Yeah. And we've only just finished the prologue.
Yeah. Or the prolapse, as I like to call it.
All right, well, let's go hear out what Queen Arakri has to say.
Okay. You, after setting up camp, having a brief discussion, after waiting for Hektor to get back, you reconvene at the throne site, and you again arrive. Now, as you approach, the Queen is sat within her throne in humanoid form now, and they have some of her catfolk. I was going to say subjects, but it doesn't feel like the right word.
No.
That sat around the base of the throne pile, and including Commander Yeos, who stood by the side of the throne, effectively keeping watch and keeping guard. But there seems to be a bit of a gathering expecting you to arrive. And yeah, you approach, and she notices your arrival and begins to walk down the throne to you.
Was there any seats?
Not here, no.
No.
They don't do
They're all
seats.
just
They
kind
got
of
four
sat
legs.
on the floor.
Alright.
And she does.
Cats
She sits
normally
on the floor
just sit on
amongst her
keyboards
kin.
and shit.
She sits on the floor. Alright, well,
She does, yeah.
I guess I'll sit on the floor as well.
Okay.
Milady!
Yeah,
Queen.
they she sits down, and some of the other cat folk kind of budge back and make a bit of space for you to all sit close to the Queen for discussions to take place. Well, people are here either to be curious about you or to hear what's going to happen. So yeah, she acknowledges you and says, "Please, sit. We have apparently much to discuss."
We do indeed.
So you arrive from a far-off land, bearing
We did.
the name of the kin of the ancestors.
The land was it's called Hatheria. I don't know if that name would mean anything to you.
It does not.
It was far to the south. Was it south?
North.
North. Sorry. Wrong way.
Northeast. Yeah. But yeah, and you encounter Nipar and make an agreement with them.
We were actually rescued by the people of Nipar, which sort of that's what brokered our trust in a way. Our ships were targeted by the sea pirates, and they came to the rescue before we would have been. Without them, well, would have been toast, really.
We're
Let's see.
refugees.
I
Well,
don't think they had toast. I
I
don't think they had toast.
I've really felt toast.
can tell you now that we, as you can probably tell, what started off as distrust of Nipar has grown to hatred.
Hate is a very, very strong word.
They invade our lands.
I believe it's a bit of a misunderstanding. I don't feel they want to invade to take over. I feel like they want to just expand onto the mainland a bit. I don't feel like
they wanted to settle in Castulia. And we spoke to them about exactly such things, but they did not want us.
They
didn't tell us that.
They didn't mention any of this. They said we were to get rid of. I don't know. I can't remember how to describe it, but problematic beast. They described you as non-sentient, vicious. That you had dismembered and destroyed any party that they'd sent here previously.
Yes, we did. We did kill them all. But purely because they did not want us. This is our lands. They want to be here. They need to live with us, but they did not want it. They wanted to invade and take it for themselves.
I see. It is not what we'd been led to believe.
They lie
Hmm.
and trick and fool you all.
Now, we have our own bit of a problem. We have... I can't quite remember how many people we are responsible for, but we have quite a few refugees we are looking to settle somewhere. We aren't an aggressive people. We look to settle peacefully and hope to just
Coexist?
Coexist, yes, with any current inhabitants of said land. We just need a new homeland. And we'd be willing to help out.
We have no loyalty to Nipa. We have no allegiance to them.
You cut your ties with them, then it may be possible. May. But do you speak for all of your kind?
We are members of the council of our kind. But obviously we would need to confer with them.
Well, that's a start, at least. You have a council, then...
We do have a council, yes.
Then a discussion with them all would be best. My worry is they have your people.
Have is a strong way of putting it. They are taking refuge there, whilst we were to...
You still think they can be trusted?
We don't trust anybody.
No.
Not after what we've been through.
We've been burned too many times before.
And she glances
honest,
at
Your
Helena
Majesty,
when you said we don't trust anybody. You can see that dirty sideward glance she gives Helena.
To be honest, Your Majesty, we've been played that many times that just this conversation has riled me immensely. I think we deserve an explanation. And I fancy our chances against them far higher than our chances against you.
So you should. But they have a history of agreeing allegiances only while it suits their purposes. And betrayals and stabs in the back whenever things are too inconvenient for them.
I'm just going to turn to the other guy, obviously not blanking her, but just turn to the rest of them and say, I'm getting increasingly concerned that our people might not be safe anymore. Do you think possibly we should head back to the mainland before anything untoward happens to the rest of what's left of Hatheria?
I think we will need to. I think that's our next course of action. We need to if we're to bring the council in.
Can we have her word that she will give us safe passage if we return with the council? Sorry, that was meant to be. I was meant to be speaking to her there. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you can come and go as you please. You are welcome in these lands as long as you do not bring them back with you.
You have my word. We will not bring them.
Then return with your counsel, as you wish.
Just to get a bit more information about this area, because, I mean, if we're to convince the council this is the right move, they're going to want to know a bit more. Is there anything we should be concerned with in the direct area that's not Nipah? We know nothing. We know
we
nothing
are ignorant.
about anything in this area. History, climate. I see in there you're prepping for what looks like a turn in the weather. It's
yes.
Do you not prepare for your winters?
We to a degree. Yes.
Then so
We probably
do
should.
Very-
But at the minute, we're in a bit.
At the minute, we've got a very hot place we
We're
can
in
go back
limbo
to
land.
whenever we want.
There is where our people are. There is no climate. It's
No climate.
yes. We will explain when we return with the council.
Yes, please do.
What I don't understand is, according to them, they've made numerous attempts to cross the ocean and inhabit the mainland, and they have crossed you every time and have been wiped out.
Correct.
Why do they keep coming back? Why not just sail further down the coast and set up an outpost?
What's here? What do they want?
Whatever it is, they are persistent.
There must be something here that they want. It doesn't make any sense. Coming once,
if they want
having a
something
fight.
other than our land, then they did not communicate it to us. Maybe now it's a matter of pride. I do not know. I know they arrive here with troops.
Or maybe, like a lot of civilizations, they're overgrowing their resources. Maybe the islands, they're running out of space. They've got too many people. They need resources.
But this is the mainland, right? I mean,
They're on a little island.
But surely they could travel further down the coast and set up far away from the Catfolk. Why keep coming back to this location? There must be something here. There must be a resource or those ruins that we saw. The spirits that I can see, there is, whether it's potent magical energy or a resource, there must be something here that keeps bringing them back. Your Majesty, have you any idea what of any arcane or natural resources in this area, or any reason why they would not travel further afield? I mean, are your people spread out on the mainland, or is this your whole community here?
We reside here and throughout old Castulia.
And are there other species that inhabit these lands?
No sentient ones. Not anymore.
It just seems like a massive waste of resources to keep sending troops
And
that
they
keep
do.
dying.
They send their warriors to die upon our shore by the shipload.
How often?
As often as their memory fades of how catastrophic the loss was.
We're being played. We're being played massively. There's something here. There must be. We know they've lied to us about these good people. This wasn't.
We've also been gone for a few days now. I'm worried about the ship and the people that are on it.
Exactly. Our people are there with a group of liars
The only thing here we've been met with is people being nice. Well, saying that, in Dnipro all we only met was people being nice that rescued us, for God's sake, from the pirates.
Yeah, but they were quite abrupt and quite offhandish, whereas these people, we attacked them and we've still been given refuge.
They seem to.
I
notice you value honor above, well, all, it seems.
You earn your respect here.
So you don't have any scholars or access to any old texts or libraries
We have historians.
Yeah, it'd be nice to speak to them when we return with the council. I imagine it's probably
Of course,
a bit
we'll
much now, but
make sure we have one of our historians at the meeting. I suggest we gather at the old meeting hall. I believe you met Bapir there.
Ah, yes. And this would be a good place to bring the council back to?
Yes.
Yes.
We will convene there.
Okay.
Are we going to spend the night here, or are we going to
help escort us?
I thought we already had spent the night here. This is morning, isn't it?
This is, yeah. I think
you
morning-ish.
No, we didn't actually sleep. We set up camp.
You set up camp, but you've not spent the night yet.
Oh,
you slept mid-travel en
Yeah.
route and then travelled further. So it's more towards the evening now.
Oh, right, okay. We would love to spend the evening here, milady, and would you be able to have us escorted back through the forest?
We can spare some scouts to
Thank
see your safe passage to ensure you do not get lost.
Yeah, that's the main point. I think we'd be okay handling ourselves this navigate. Probably struggle with.
Of course.
It's most gracious. Most gracious of you, my lady. Well, it seems like this calls for a drink.
Have we got some?
Grom will step forward with his
holding.
Oh, Grom!
His
Yes,
jug.
Grom!
He looks even shorter next to all these big tall cat people, and he'll come with
Amazingly
his,
tall cat people.
offer his alchemical jug of ale.
Ale.
To the
Good ale.
cat lady.
Yeah.
Aye, wee lassie.
She.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna say I'll take a drink first, just to show her that it's okay, safe to drink. Like,
It's fair. She appreciates the gesture and takes it from you. And
They're a
drinks
different
and
species,
gulps,
though.
and gulps and gulps and gulps and gulps and gulps and gulps, and then hands it you back.
okay.
Can I see
Wipes
if
it from her face.
she is being sincere about everything she's talking about, everything she's saying about the safe passage, and about...
Yeah, Beans make an insight check.
There's 5 of us. There's hundreds of them. They could
I
have
just... it's going to be terrible
wiped the
anyway.
floor with us.
It's only a +1. Oh, fuck, yeah, no, it's a 3 + 1. Pointless.
Yeah. You don't know.
You don't know.
No, I did.
Yeah, she...
I just can't help it paranoid.
Appreciate
Every
your
fucker
drink.
has lied to us. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. I feel you.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah,
But
at which point
could've-
she hands the skin round to her other catfolk and to primarily first to Commander Yales, who then takes some good gulps and
Cat daddy.
has it round. Yeah, and then she signals for them to bring some of their drinks out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
They they
Cat
have
juicy.
Cat wine.
Yeah, effectively. I mean, it's fruit from the forest. Basically, it's been fermented, and it's
Cat
sweet.
Yeah.
And alcoholic. It's served in kind of wooden carved cups.
I feel like Grom would be like,
I thought you were going to say
yeah, just tray lots of them.
yeah.
But yeah,
in a saucer, she puts it on the floor. We all have to go. No.
No, it's not a bowl. They are civilized. Yeah, in cups and it's very sweet. A little bit stronger than wine. Yeah. But,
all right. Well, I guess I'll be telling. We'll start sharing stories of our journeys and stuff.
Yeah,
how much?
There's you can mill around the folk here. They even, as the night draws in, they do start a fire in the area on some of the more rocky terrain there.
How old are these? I mean, just as we're generally, talking and just passing stories and stuff, and just trying to think about how old these cats are, how old they live.
You get a general idea that some of their eldest is somewhere in the region of 70 to 80 of their eldest.
So they're roughly human-ish.
Yeah, maybe slightly under human lifespans, but yeah, thereabouts.
Old boy back in the arena is very old.
He's a spirit. He's
He's
a ghost who just exists from the old world. Yeah,
right, okay.
Who hasn't moved on to another plane.
I thought he was still alive. I must have died.
You actually weren't here for the episode, so it's fine. Don't worry. But yeah.
No, he was dead, and he was a bit narked about it. To be honest, he was a bit shitty. He was a bit sort of, they worship me, and they're fucking hell. He was a weird one. In my head,
I liked him.
I liked him, but in my head, he was John Cleese.
Yeah.
You know the character that John Cleese plays in Elder Scrolls Online. He was like the ghost.
Oh yeah. It whilst we're like sharing stories and stuff, I'll try and drop in like I don't know, like the names of the gods. The ones that not the gods that they say like Hermod, Odin,
the original ones.
The ones that the five that sort of lied to us. I sort of try and drop them in like Latin.
We really have been lied to by everyone, haven't we?
Sort of
even the gods.
Not making a point of like, do you know Odin and have you heard of Hermod? I'll be like, I was thinking
most
about
won't
Odin.
have done,
and I'll just be like, just to see if any of them sort of pick up when they hear the name.
Only one or two of the older catfolk that you speak to, the kind of rings a bell, but they're not entirely sure.
Yeah.
They generally go maybe speak to the historians. But they don't recall anything off the top of their heads. No.
Yeah.
Am I noticing any arcane ability? Have I seen anybody using any sort of magic?
No evidence of it. No.
Can I just start like entertaining the kittens with sort of dancing lights and
absolutely, yeah,
minor illusion and just little things to see if I'm getting sort of any sense that they're like, what the fuck is this?
No, they don't. They are accepting. They understand what you're doing, but you've seen no evidence of them casting or doing anything arcane of their own.
They know of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not scared or frightened of it. They understand it, and they're quite happy. There's a lot of kittens and cubs who are quite happily entertained by your dancing lights. Yeah, try to catch one.
I'll let like Meridian fire some fireballs at me because I'm immune.
Just for entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch them in my mouth and stuff.
And just breathe out smoke like. Yeah, you can. Yeah, at which point they're like, ooh. But yeah, no, the evening wears on, and you exchange tales and a lot of the stories they can recall are of battles against the Niparians, or just a good hunt they did, or something like that. You know, it's tales to that effect. You spend the evening having drinks, getting used to each other. As you talk more to them, their demeanour gets a lot friendlier. Apart from Commander Yeos, he's still very much on guard to you all.
We did call him Cat Daddy for an entire day.
I was just
gonna say that Cadell put my arm around him.
I imagine as we've got more drunker, we've called him Cat Daddy a lot more times.
Yeah.
He does not like that. And if you've mentioned it amongst the younger catkin, they all like
they've started calling him.
Yeah, it's like. You know what he called him. But yeah.
It's a term of respect. We're saying that he's in charge. It's,
They don't say that.
No, it's not.
And then you can then start to wind down for the evening and retreat back to your sheltered encampment. And take the night. I mean, you know for a fact it's close enough to their civilization, their settlement, to have lots of guards or scouts in the area, and you will be safe for the evening. They've pretty much told you exactly that your encampment is easily close enough that nothing will dare come that close to their settlement.
Yeah.
So you can all.
I'm getting lulled into a false sense of security.
I don't know. I feel
I understand what you're saying, Cadell, but it's strange that after everything we've been through and all these people that have double-crossed us and lied to us, I feel
we're having a little we're having a little chat around the campfire about this.
We're having a little chat. Yes, this is in character at this point. I mean, it's probably the cat wine talking, but I feel more relaxed around these people that we had an actual fight with. People that we actually invaded and were on the verge of death on both sides. Compared to
considering how they fought,
the Niparians didn't
end us very quickly. It's
absolutely.
It's a weird sense of comfort knowing they could end us and
they haven't
remotely haven't tried.
No, and the Niparians, as much as they saved us from those pirates, they did treat us almost as prisoners. The way they led us back to their homelands, and
they obviously had some. They had some sort of agenda, obviously, thinking maybe we were a way of getting onto the island.
Clearly, what fills me with hope is that they've clearly had many attempts to conquer this land and failed. The fact that
we're going to go back
here, they must believe that we
are all dead.
Quite a bit of power, or they were sending us here to die.
Yeah, which is why when we turn up and we're not dead, that gives us a nice bit of leverage, because they think that we are. If every other landing party they've sent previously is dead, and
how do we explain? How do we explain? Because obviously,
we don't have to explain. Just tell them that we beat up all the beasts that came along. We've got ourselves a nice place to land. We killed
hundreds of catfolk.
The two people that were with us, the people that were with us helping us saw that we did not kill catfolk. So
that's a good point.
And where did they go?
All I'm thinking about is getting
They waited at the shore. They waited at the shore, and I imagine they've already said we're dead.
The problem is when we do get back and we try to leave in the boat, are they just going to follow us? Are they going to chase us down?
I don't know about following us. I was going to say those ships took down those pirates quite rapidly. Have we still got that weird gun thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's been in the back of my mind the entire time. We have one big boomy cannon just in case.
You do.
For a shit escape moment.
Grom, how horribly fucking dangerous is that thing to fire?
This is where we need...
Pretty dangerous.
From.
It's got a chance of exploding every time you use it. It's a high chance.
So, do we mount it? Oh no, we did we mount it?
No,
Did
it's
you
in the
manage
bag
to
of
teleport?
holding right now.
Oh right,
You can teleport me, can't you?
me.
Yeah. Can you not? Can you not?
I've got an arcane gate that I can open and place you or allow you to cross a certain distance.
You guys could leave me on the dock while you set off, and I could go for boom. And even if it does explode, I'll just take the hit and jump through the gate.
Where are we blown up? What are we?
Just a distraction, isn't it? We'll just blow up
No,
something.
well, where are we blown up?
Well,
Nipa.
Oh, Nipa.
Yeah, Nipa.
I don't think
when
it
we
has
got
to
to
go.
Nipa-
Whoa. I don't think it has to go aggressively. We like.
Right, okay.
No, but an aggressive backup plan.
Yeah, we just need to be like, we're out. We're going.
Well, yes, but then
And
as
what
we
if we
go,
don't
there's a
have-
strong possibility that they're going to
See you
shoot us
later.
down.
I'm just being paranoid. I just like to have a backup plan.
No, I think being paranoid is probably the best option right now. These people have lied to us. We know they've got superior firepower. They could take our ship out with probably one shot from whatever it was they shot at those pirates. So we sabotage the ship's guns before we say we're leaving?
Some barbarian stealth is in order.
I feel like what? No. Because if we get caught, the whole thing's fucked.
No, you're true.
Well, I mean, apparently, if you poke a potato down the end of one of these gun things, they blow up. I heard. Has anyone got a
Ron
potato?
stood there going, no.
No.
So all we really need, is to go get to our ship and get our ship over here to the port.
It's a big ship, though. It's a big ship, Hektor. They're going to notice.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not saying they're not going to notice. I'm just saying, okay, we've stayed. Thank you for your hospitality, but
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, we
we're
can go back
leaving.
to the cat people do not want us on that island. We're not going to mess with that. We need to find somewhere else to settle for our
And we
people.
can't,
Thank you very much for your
stay
help.
so we're
here.
just-
We'll
And
see
we
you
can't
later.
No.
stay here.
Yes,
We're gonna
that's
go
a fair
down the
point.
coast. If you could
Yeah.
just escort us.
No, not escort us. No, just let us go.
Oh well,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
us close. I'm just worried about pirates. Again.
I'm worried about everything.
Yeah. We're out of our
Like
depth.
pirates, to be honest, pirates is probably our best option. For all we know, those pirates might have been quite nice.
Compared to...
Yeah, maybe they're just calling them pirates, and really they're actually
and if
They're
it comes
actually-
down to it, we have
mate,
the big boom
that's
boom.
the navy.
the.
Big boom boom.
Hmm.
If it comes down to it, big boom boom.
That's-
We sail off. We have big boom boom. We set it
I
off.
just-
If it explodes,
no.
I'll turn into a whale. Catch up with you guys. It's fair enough.
I think, given how powerful their ships are, any sign of aggression from our side, we're gonna lose.
Oh
our
no, I
fleet.
meant pirates. If
Oh,
we went off on a
pirate.
road and we met another pirate ship, we've got
Oh.
the last resort of the big boom boom.
That was a whole different. We're out of our depth thing. Magic didn't touch them. It was.
Oh, in fact, yeah, they had magic nullifiers, didn't they?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were way out of our depth.
Okay, so we
We're
go
just way
back
out of our
to,
depth.
to Nepal or whatever the place was called,
Nipa.
and Nepal.
Nipa.
Nepal.
Nipa.
We're sounding more like a chicken every time we do it. We go back to
Nipa.
And-
Nipa.
we just say, look, we fought the cats, they kicked our ass. The guys that we brought with us will have already backed up that story, and will
Yep.
probably have already gone back and say they were getting the shit kicked out of them, they're probably dead. We go back, we say, look, those cat fuckers, we can't handle them, we're sorry. Obviously, we can't stay here, we'll just go.
I mean, that's the.
Yeah.
How long has the captain guy hung around for? I mean, it's been like 3 days now. I mean, is the boat even still there? I mean, they saw us get
Who
taken off.
knows?
But
Who knows? We need to.
So we need to go back to the beach.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do. And if the boat isn't there, then we'll have to find another way back to. How far was the? Because I missed. It's been a long. It's been a while.
Hatherians.
How far was it from?
We're now cat people.
It was about a day's sail.
Right. Okay.
It's not that far.
So we've been on the island about 3 days, yeah, in total.
Yeah, roughly.
Or is it?
It's going to be like another.
It's not massive.
2 days. It's going to be another day back.
Because we stayed. I think did we stay?
There was a short rest at
where
the
King
arena.
Was.
There was a short, like an hour rest at the arena, where you just chilled out.
Yeah.
Because when you fought them, it was at night.
Yeah, it was.
So you'd managed to squeeze in just enough rest to stop you becoming exhausted, then had the fight. But then getting escorted off. So yeah, it's been what? 2, 3.
So one day I've got
about 4 days, 4 or 5 days since you've
been on it.
Yeah, been at Nepal. Yeah, since you left Nepal.
Yeah.
Let's nick a Nepal ship.
Oh, with the big guns on.
Yeah.
There's an idea.
The drunken ramblings of
This cat wine is dangerous.
You want your TPK delivered?
Yeah, but what a way to go.
Janice Steelers, yeah, it'd be pretty epic to be fair. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
we all end up re-rolling Catfolk.
Yeah. That would be brilliant.
We start the campaign just stood on the beach watching us die. And look, they've just stolen a boat. Oh dear.
The fastest one in the fleet, that's what we need to find. The one that can outrun all the other ships. That's what we need.
Is this a storyline of Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah.
They're looking for the black pearl.
Yeah. Sure, that's what he did.
Yeah.
So,
we need to get
to the beach. Yeah.
We'll get a red down. We'll go to the beach. We'll work out how we're going to get back to Nepal.
If all else fails, when we get back to Nipah, if all else fails, I can make a goddamn distraction and you guys can escape. And I'll go out in a blaze of goddamn glory. And take the big cannon with me and blow up some people. Go kaboom! And it'll be fantastic. Just as a backup option, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Grum, is there any way of setting up a timer device to fire that cannon without anyone actually being there?
I don't believe so. It's designed to be manually operated. Like saying, can you fire a cannon remotely?
Well,
Really?
but you can have a longer fuse on a cannon.
Light it and run. Yes. That's simplistic terms compared to this technology.
I mean, this thing is like pretty ridiculous. It did kind of like just, made a hole in the water where it just vaporized it. I mean, it's pretty nasty.
How difficult would it be to...
If you shot it in the middle of an island, would it sink the island? Question. Because how far down does it go? How?
You don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's
Random
move on.
thoughts as Cadell's
We still haven't been to
drifting
bed.
off to sleep.
It's time to... When it gets to this point of the night, when you're talking this much bollocks, it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
by all means, click those long rest buttons.
I don't think anyone needs to, do they?
Talking about
think
sinking
they
an
do.
island, for fuck's sake.
I don't think anybody does need to. I'll just double check.
I'm gonna click it anyway.
He's not used any. There you go. No. he doesn't need to. It's fine.
Yeah, because we had a long rest just before we got here, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, you'd not done anything since your last long rest, other than
No, I've already
chat
spoke
with
to the
people.
Queenie lady.
Yeah. So, morning comes, Cadell, early rise, but a lot of people are disturbed early with the sounds of creatures in the woodland. Woodland creatures were waking you up. Lots of loud birds and the occasional monkey that's just swinging around or making loud noises while they're preening each other.
I don't know why that tickled me so much. Sort of an occasional. Because in my head, like when you said occasional, you have an occasional monkey. It's a special type of monkey that you just bring out on special occasions.
An occasional monkey.
Yes.
This is my occasional monkey.
This is my occasional monkey. I just bring it out and it's very loud.
Special occasion.
We have guests that need waking up. I bring out the occasional monkey.
So, yes, you wake up. You eat your... Well, do you eat alone or do you eat with Catkin?
I'll eat with the Catkin if they look like they're having a communal breakfasty.
What are they offering?
They're not necessarily communal. You
no,
can go into their civilization and you can find plenty of food around. It's mostly meats. I mean, there's the occasional kind of root vegetable as well, but it is mostly meats on offer.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. You can get some cooked. Most of it that they're eating is raw, but you can get it cooked. Some do prefer it cooked, actually. Some of the Catfolk, it's just a preference, but most people do eat it raw. So you can get cooked food, whether that's there's bird, there's monkey, or there's deer. There's all sorts of different kind of meats.
Right.
On
I'll
offer.
try eating a monkey. That sounds good.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
Not try eating a special occasion monkey.
My
Reminds me of
thoughts
Indiana Jones.
went straight to Indiana Jones and
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Steamed monkey brain.
Was that the Temple of Doom? Was that
I might try a bit of bird, or a bit of bird and a bit of monkey. Bit of finch and chip, finch and chimps.
Finch and chimps, yeah. Yeah, Rudian has finch and chimps for breakfast. Yeah, you can. It's alright. Some of it, it's just meat. There's no seasoning. There's nothing special about it. It's just meats. They're not a culinary people for the most part.
Meat's definitely on the menu, boys.
Mostly, yeah. So yeah, and you then can pack up your encampment and prepare for your journey. Anything you want to do before you go?
I would like to go and say goodbye to Her Highness and thank you for hospitality.
You try and find her. You eventually she's not sleeping at her throne. She's in the civilization or in the settlement, and you do eventually find a place where there are several guards sat outside, and these are her residences, and they will not let you in to see her, but they will pass on your message.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Understandable.
Does it look any more fancier than any of the others? Is it just the guards to give it away?
It's bigger, and there's the guards, but it's not fancier as such.
Yeah.
What sort of building are we talking?
Well, it's inside the caves, so it's all carved out of the mountainside.
Right.
I mean, they do have
people's monarch.
They do decorate with like wood. Like they get these carved bits of wood and they integrate it into the stonework as part of the decoration of it and make it a little more ornate. I mean, it's not massively ornate, but it just make it a little bit more textured and a bit more fancy than you would expect of just a settlement carved directly out of the mountainside.
Yeah.
So it makes it a bit more home.
Can I see Cat Daddy knocking about anywhere?
Not at the moment, no.
Is there anyone else sort of armoured? Anyone that looks like a guard?
He's the only person wearing a set of armour you've seen.
How odd.
Yeah.
And then, can I see any of the adult catfolk that we were sort of mixing with? Anyone that I might have sort of struck a conversation with the night before? Anyone that I could sort of approach?
You do see one, and they seem to be nursing a hangover.
Excellent. That's my kind of person. I'll just go over and sit next to them.
Munching on some meats, and yeah, you're like, yeah, I know you. Yeah, you're the new folk. Rare to ever get humans, especially ones worth talking to, eh? Good, have a seat.
Much feeling a bit, feeling the morning this morning. Good night though. Good conversation. It was nice to kick back. We seem to have been moving about, and it doesn't seem to have been any time for us. It was nice to just spend some time amongst friends.
Certainly made a difference from killing your folks, for sure, yeah.
Well, yes, and from our point of view, it was nice to not be killed.
Well, you've been killed before?
Well, strictly speaking, we don't actually exist, but that's a story for another day. Listen, do your people have any sort of navy? Do you have ships?
Not much need for them.
It's just we've got to head back to Nepal now, and I don't know if you gathered much of the conversation, but it seems that we've had the wool pulled over our eyes, and we don't particularly trust them. But our people are there. We need to go back and collect up our folks and get on our ship and basically bugger off. Now, we had an incident.
Wait, you've got a ship.
We have a ship, yes. Well, several, as it happens.
All right, continue.
So, we're going to head back to Nepal. We're going to get our people and our ships, and we're going to come back here. However, there's a strong possibility that Neparians are not going to appreciate us leaving. And also, we had an incident with some people that Neparians called pirates that attacked us as we were coming in to their area of their part of the ocean. I don't suppose you have any sea defenses, well, I mean, without ships, you don't have any coastal defenses, anything that might be able to give us any backup as we're coming in?
No, we are pretty much just a keep to ourselves kind of folks, but if they come here looking for a fight, they'll get one.
Yeah, it's getting them here is going to be the issue. It's getting on dry land. Once we're here, we're safe, we're comfortable, but it's the Neparians have awful weapons on their ships, and the pirates seem to be immune to anything we throw at them. It's getting from Nepal to here is the issue. I wonder if any of you would be interested in seeing Nepal from the inside.
Only in the sense of looking at someone's guts from the inside and taking them out. Well, what you mean?
Your people seem incredibly stealthy. I mean, for a big race, you were damn near impossible to see when we first started fighting. And
thank you.
Well, you know, credit where credit's due. I have the ability to make you look like one of us. In fact, Helena also has that ability. So we could possibly take some of you with us, looking like us or Neparians, and like a human, only temporarily. It's an illusion. It's not going to change you.
I'd still be me.
You'd still be you. Every bit of you, but from the outside, other people would see you looking like one of us. And we could then take you back to Nepar, and as we were getting things ready to leave, you could stealthily fuck their shit up.
I bet Volg would be up for that.
Who?
Volg.
Volg?
Yeah.
Which one's Volg?
Oh, you don't want to be waking him at this time. Doesn't like it. But, he's always raring for a fight. Taking the fight to them, well, I imagine he might well take you up on that.
I believe we could probably wait for Volk to wake up. Thank you very much. And I'll wander back to the group and...
Just going to ask him what his favourite food is.
Who, Volk?
Yeah, Volk. Do we know what we could take him as a little wake-up gift?
He's partial to a parrot or two. Yeah.
Any roasted parrot lying around anywhere?
Of course he is. Should have guessed that one.
But yeah, you walk away, and this the Catfolk you were just talking to, like, scoops up some more meat and just follows you out and goes with you.
Like he's wanting to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He set us up. Volk's just a fucking psychopath. He's got no... He's just like, here, watch this dickhead gonna go and wake Volk up.
Yeah,
right,
he's
well, I'll
following you out, yeah.
I'll explain to the group.
I'm assuming he's leading us to where Volk is. In fact, that's a good point. Where is Volk?
When you explain that,
point it out to you.
I will say I'm starting to think. Now, hear me out. We're just looking at this problem as us from a group, but we're forgetting that there's like 200 people we've got to think. If we piss off Nepar, we can't settle on the coast because they'll just come and fuck our shit up.
No, but they won't. They've tried.
We've seen what we've seen what they can do with their shit. We're not gonna get settled peacefully. What we need is to be able to trade with Nepar and to be able to trade with the cat people. We need to be friends with both. Right now, we don't need enemies. We need as many friends as we can.
But the Neparians have already lied to us. I can't.
I know, but we don't want to piss them off. They've lied to us already without us pissing them off.
The Catfolk have tried to talk to them. The Catfolk tried to.
I know. I'm not saying we're friends with them, but like generally, you want to allow trade. If you want a civilization to flourish, if you want a pod and a new Hatheria to actually get set up, we're gonna have to be seafaring trading people to begin with if we're setting up on the coast.
Nah,
there's a bigger picture we gotta think about here. If we set off pissing them off already, the new Hatheria is dead in the water before it's even began.
They've pissed us off.
I know.
In my experience, you make friends with the biggest person in the fight, and at the moment, that's the Catfolk.
But you're right, we won't be able to settle on the coast. We'd have to settle inland. away from the coast.
I don't ever want to see.
We'll just get bombed. They'll just
again.
send ships and just go
quite
boom, boom, boom.
Quite happy to go inland. I've seen enough of the sea.
I'm on the fence.
Use the cats. Use the cats as a distraction by all means. We don't have to go back with the intention of starting a fight. Maybe we just take some of the catfolk with us.
Well, they know that they'll have come from us. They'll want retaliation. And it won't be our blood that pays it. It'll be innocent people. We got put on a council for a reason. We have to start thinking things through and not going with our impulses, because it's fucked us over in the past.
That's like 90% of my personality.
Maybe you're right, Hektor. Maybe it is just paranoia. It's just
look.
If we go back,
politics. You don't like everybody that you deal with. In trade, you don't trade with people you don't like with, but it's for the benefit. It's the greater good. It's for the benefit of your people. You don't have to like who you sell product to or buy product off. It's.
God, Hector's become a voice of reason. What the fuck has happened?
No, what are we coming to? That the big stupid fight is the one who's trying to reason with everyone.
Just violence is not the answer.
It's me job.
Yeah, but it has been the answer on quite a few occasions. But no, you are.
In fact, this is coming from the one who punched a dragon.
Yes, it is. No, he's right though. If it was just us,
you can't build an engine on pissing off the two first people that you meet.
We've got a.
We do have to try and be neutral. We do have to try
and
be the mediators. I just worry about what happens when we get back. Our guys already in prison.
I don't think we'll ever get them to make friends. But if we can get it sort of, we can be friends with the cat people and neutral with the Parians, then.
I keep saying it like Babylon 5.
We're in a good position. We're in a strong starting position, and then from there,
God,
we see where we can go.
I'm not sure if what was he called, Volk? I'm not sure if taking him with us is probably a good idea then, because he's probably just likely to.
He does sound like a loony.
Yeah, he's probably likely to just.
Well, Volk can be the backup.
He could be the distraction.
If they go tits up, then we can go send him there.
We need to even know if we can get back to the island. I mean,
yeah.
As it stands at the moment, let's just leave Volk here. We'll go down to the beach and we'll work out.
In fact, if the boat is still there and the captain's still there, won't it be a bit sus that a party of 5 went and a party of 6 return?
Yeah, we'll just sneak off without Volk. Volk's still asleep. We'll just fuck off.
Yeah.
But we now know if we need trouble, we know who to ask.
Yeah, Volk's up for it. Yeah,
Volk's well up for it.
Yeah, and for reference, that's Volg VOLG.
Oh,
Volg.
Sorry,
Volg. VOLG.
No, I thought you meant Volk. But
no,
Volg.
Yeah,
Volg.
So.
Volg the Unhinged.
You,
known as. There's a fucking fly in here and it's doing my head in.
Yeah, there was Daddy Longlegs in here earlier. It was really pissing.
So you are then preparing to leave without Volg, or at least without the plan of taking catfolk with you, apart from the scouts to lead you down the mountain.
Yeah, we're gonna take some bodyguard. But
okay.
Yeah,
if any normal captain had noticed that we went on the beach as a party of 5, and if we suddenly appear as a party of 6,
about a prisoner, and
I mean, it's pretty like, where did you find that other human on the island?
Yeah,
and from
what we've heard about this Volg, there's a chance that we'll be telling all this story and go, "Oh no, he was a prisoner," and blah blah, and then Volg would go, "Fuck ah!" and then just start, No, we can't risk that.
Okay, you prepare for your journey. There are a few scouts that are prepared to lead you down the mountainside and prepare your journey. So this, I feel, is a good point to take a quick break.
Oh yeah.
So we'll take a break, have a loot break, drink refreshments, and whatever you feel like you need doing. Hopefully within 5 minutes, and we'll be back. And so stay with us. Thank you very much for sticking with us thus far, and we'll find out what happens when this haphazard crew get back to the coast and then back to Nipah. So stay with us, and we'll be back very shortly. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us. And so where we left you before we went on our short break was that you were preparing to set off, leaving the Catfolk settlement behind you in the mountains, being led back down to the coast with a couple of scouts from there. You can tell that these guys, despite them being shapeshifters, as a whole kind of species of shapeshifters basically, that they are physically smaller than a lot of the Catfolk you've met, but they seem incredibly nimble and graceful as they lead you down the mountainside in their cat form. So what is odd that every now and again they'll kind of warn you of a particularly tricky area for footing and things like that, but they can talk to you in common whilst in their cat form. Which caught you by surprise because nobody else has done that up till now. They generally either their hybrid form or their humanoid form. So there, it takes a few days. You can rest in the middle as well, and before you get down to Old Castulia and out towards the coast where they left you. Once you get within a horizon of the coast, they leave you behind, going, you know where it is now. It's over there. And didn't want to get too close to the coast without the cover of the forest.
Yeah, we thank them and press on.
Yeah, they.
Is our little beach settlement that we erected still visible?
Yes, for the most part. I mean, it looks like exactly as you left it, as in a destroyed ballista, a bit of a trench that you dug in front with spikes. You're now returning back to it after having the discussions with the catkin and looking at the kind of very aggressive defences that you erected on their land. Effectively, it gives you a whole new insight as to how it would look.
Like someone popping up a trebuchet in my front garden.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah.
And you get onto the beach, and there are no boats on the beach, but you do see a ship just offshore, just the one. You did have 2 ships initially. One ship has left, and they have not. There are no boats on shore. They've obviously retrieved them.
Meridian, can you send up some sort of a flare, some sort of a light signal to let them know we're here?
Yeah, I'll just I'll fire. I'll do firebolt.
Say a fireball into the air.
Yeah, I'll do fire.
More like a firework or something.
I'll do firebolt, but I'll do it towards the ship, but just off to the right, so it doesn't hit the
like
ship. But it sort of fires across them.
When he does fireball, I'll be like, Meridian, they're not going to see that, and I'll do fireball. With
You're doing a fireball, was that?
Yeah, I'm going to do a fireball.
Fair enough. Yeah, Meridian's like, a flare, yeah, sure. You know, and then you're like, nah, they're not going to see that. And everybody sees and hears it, and there's like, oh yeah, that got their attention.
And then I'll turn
Cadell
and do
can easily see
right
that they've definitely.
Now he's immune to it.
Yeah, you can just keep doing it to him as much as you like. Yeah, and Cadell with his eyesight can see that they're clearly. The initial reaction was of urgent alarm, but then after getting their spyglasses out and looking out to shore, they can see that it's you, and then they start organising lowering a boat off the side of the ship, to come and retrieve you from shore. It steadily lowers
as the
down.
rowing boats. As the rowing boats come in, I'm just going to turn to the group and just say, right, so just so we've got our story straight, we're saying that we fought, we were overcome, and we surrendered and they let us go, but we have now decided that enough is enough and we are just going to get our people and clear out, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
We're saying we don't want to settle on the part.
No, we're gonna get
to
our
the
ship
mainland and we will settle here.
We're gonna go our own way.
And we will
travel down the coast and go our own way.
We will stay out of their hair, and if once we are set up, we'd love to start trade and whatnot. And we will. Yeah, we'll try and be as friendly and as accommodating as we can, but we are not their hitmen. They need to get people.
We are not.
Okay.
We are not the droids they're looking for.
You see them rowing a couple of guys in this rowboat. It was a sizable rowboat. And they get they're all up onto the beach, enough for you to be able to get on board. This little ensign jumps off as like, we were worried you'd been lost. You knew you'd been captured, but oh come, the captain will want to hear everything. So you can get on board and then row back to ship.
Yeah,
I'd jump on and budge the two guys that are rowing out the way, and I'm like,
yeah,
right,
they're like,
need a bit of cardio.
They're both like they're having one or each, and then you're just like, yeah, off and just do it all yourself. It's like,
I need a bit of cardio. I haven't had a workout in 2 days. Get out of the way.
Basically, that's
yeah, they're not going to complain.
Like a speedboat instead of a rowboat. It's just like
like a hydrofoil. Just give me across.
Yeah. So you get back in swift time. They begin preparations for hooking up the ropes and such to the side of the boat so they can hoist you back up the ship. You then eventually raise back up to the top of the ship, and then Captain Saray is there and waiting for you, and they have a puzzled expression on their face. Well, good afternoon. We almost gave up on you.
Yes, they're pretty tough. Pretty tough, the Catfolk.
From what we saw of your fight, that was well over a week ago now. We sent one ship back. We couldn't both wait for you.
No, that's completely understandable. We need to head back.
Absolutely. Set sail. Head for home. Aye, Captain. And they all head back and begin breaking preparations to unfurl the sails and raise the anchor. And there was then after setting sail once more. They come to you and say, well, I'm sure you'll get asked this a lot, but what happened out there?
Who's she talking to?
Any of you, all of you.
Tell me, Captain, have you ever actually conversed with the Catfolk?
Not personally.
But you are aware that they can speak.
Oh, yes.
That would have been useful information to know before we were left on.
From my understanding, attempts at communication have ended badly.
Well, we are living proof that it is possible. After being totally overwhelmed, we begged for our lives and we were allowed safe passage to return.
We granted you mercy.
Only because we begged. We were vastly outnumbered. And when I say vastly, I mean 100 to 1 outnumbered. We had no chance, and they knew that.
Well, we saw the force that took you away.
How many miles does this coastline go on for, Captain?
Hundreds?
So why are you so intent on settling where there is a hostile fucking fly?
There's a hostile
Sorry, it's right up in my face. Why are you so intent on settling where there is a hostile settlement? It makes no sense to me. You could travel down the coast. You have a vastly superior navy to them. I mean, as far as we could see, there were no ships. Why do you constantly return to this one piece of coast where you know you are outmatched and outnumbered?
I'm not one to question my orders.
But you are a smart person. You must wonder. What is your personal belief?
Well, can't possibly imagine it's purely out of pride or prejudice.
Going on snookerboard.
I just I knew it was going to be trouble.
But we left him behind.
I just
Vulgar.
I can't see the benefit of, and forgive me for my assumption, but a military organization as large as Nepal must have a basic idea of the numbers of the Catfolk. There were literally hundreds of them, and you sent 5 individuals. You must have known we had no chance.
You claimed you were warriors of the highest degree.
Warriors of the highest degree, yes. 5 V200, regardless of skill and quality, it was a battle we were not going to win. And now we have to head back with our tail between our legs and basically tell your leaders that there was no chance of our victory. And we are back to square one, taking our people on our ships and heading out into God knows where, because we haven't done what we said we would, but we have escaped with our lives. I would appreciate if you could speak to your people when we get home and just allow us to leave, because clearly we have no chance of doing what we was meant to do. And to be quite frank, I don't think any of your people thought we could. Whether we were just sent there to die, whether we were sent there as a distraction, I don't know, but we are clearly not being told the whole story. So I think it's probably best if we just cut our losses and just leave.
Well, I do not have the whole story to give you, nor is it my position to say what will happen. Regardless, we'll get you back safely. We'll get you back to your people.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Can I subtly suggest to Grom that he has a good shufty about while we're sailing to sort of get an idea of how much firepower this ship actually has?
Gun deck is off limits.
Bollocks.
Whilst you are on board, there are guards to the gun deck.
Can he not flirt? Come on, Grom's a sexy little bastard. Surely.
I mean, someone can polymorph themselves into a little fly. Trying.
If that's what you want to do.
Oh no, but they'll notice, won't they?
Yeah.
They're watching us. If one of us suddenly.
Yeah, we don't want to do.
disappears.
I don't want to do anything risky right now.
I mean,
No.
given the fact that there's a gun deck, that alone dictates he's pretty well armed.
And we've got to worry, like you said earlier, we have to worry about the people that are back at Nika, the rest of our. Yeah.
Well, you can tell, at least from the outside of the ship, there were at least 2 decks worth of gun ports.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that's like 32 guns.
On this ship.
Yeah.
Now, how many ships have we seen of this caliber?
Of this caliber, this is the only one.
Oh, right, okay. What was the other one? What was the one? that
The
came with us,
other,
like-
you saw 2 other ships which rescued
Yeah.
you from the pirates. They only
Bigger or
had,
smaller?
They were smaller.
Right, okay.
So they only had one.
They
gun
only
deck.
had 1 deck of guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has
So this
2.
is like the flagship.
Seems
Sorry,
like
I've dropped an
Oh.
AirPod.
He's looking around the gun deck,
I can't.
just trying to see.
There's
through
nothing here.
I just thought he was having a fight with the fly.
It's full of sauerkraut and rum.
That's just your house, girls.
Oh yeah.
fluff and dog hair. So,
Oh, God, dog hair. Jeez.
and it's just disappeared.
Have you not
But
got
anyway.
have you not got an app on your phone where you can like ping it and it'll like my
No, they're not
Samsung
genuine
pod-
ones. Fucking hell.
Ah,
Anyway,
my Samsung
so
ones
you, barring anything else you're wanting to do on your journey, you
And
do
a
need
conker.
to spend at least a night on board ship.
Yeah.
And will arrive the next day.
Can I slyly over this time? Can I slyly sort of listen in on any of the other crew members' conversations and if I can
What kind
pick
of thing are
anything
you
a little
after?
bit untoward? I just their discussions
No.
about how we survived or how we.
For the most part, they are lots of rumors. The rumor mill is
Afoot.
working overtime. Some people are saying, "Wow, you must really be powerful warriors to have escaped there, being captured." Some others are saying, "Nah, the collaborators, the traitors, so they must be to have managed to be let go." It's just lots of rumor and guesswork, basically.
No, to the ones that are collaborators, I'm just gonna stare at them blankly.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
no,
they don't
of-
ever say it when they think you can hear it, but yeah, you do catch an earful. every now
Meridian's
and
gonna randomly meow every now and again. Start licking his own arsehole when he knows people are watching.
Leg up like oh.
Yeah. So, anything else from anybody? What everyone wants to do, or we're just saying
I'm incredibly nervous. This whole session has just been awful. I'm just so on edge. It's just like fucking hell. Everyone's out to get us. Oh,
I'm just sick of being lied to by every fucking.
I know.
This entire
You
campaign
think
has
we-
just been we've been lied to.
You think we'd be used to it by now?
I'd just like to get our people set up somewhere and have get that going so we can start investigating. What's actually going on?
And then we're only risking our own lives rather than
this
You've got
burdening
responsibilities.
this burdening
I know, it's
responsibility.
awful.
We don't want it. we need to get that set up, and then we want to find out more.
It's like real life.
Stuff,
We don't play D&D for responsibilities. We play D&D for escapism.
Escapism.
You've escaped to bigger responsibilities now.
Yes.
we need to get back to get the council back to speak to the Queen.
You do.
Yeah.
And find somewhere that we can happily have a little bit of land where we can bring everyone in from the New Grommune. And
which thinking of which, Meridian,
we still do
did
have
you give your keystone and the spell to another spellcaster in the meantime to be able to give other people shore leave, or did you keep it?
Well, I fucking hope not, because then it's in fucking Neepa's hands, isn't it?
I think you did.
I was going to say, I'm sure
the discussion
we
was had to be able to give people shore leave.
That, yeah.
Well, you know what Cadell would have said if I'd been there.
Well, that's hindsight, isn't it? At the time, we were like, "Oh yeah, these people seem great. They've just saved us from."
Yeah, I'm way too paranoid for that. I would have objected.
Let them. Plus, it's mean to keep people stuck in the Grommune. You have to.
I don't know. I mean, the way the options are at the minute, that seems like the nicest place to be.
Yeah, to be fair.
We definitely did, because the discussion afterwards was like, oh shit, we might have just let Clarissa loose on the island of Neepa.
That's true, you did have that conversation. I remember.
Well, that wouldn't actually be an issue right now. That's fine.
Yeah, that's probably the best place for her. Fuck them all. I'd forgotten about her. Fucking hell. Well, this game's horrible.
Giving that sort of power to people we don't really know is... Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have gone for that if I was there. I'm sorry.
We didn't hand it to Neepari.
No, you didn't.
No, we handed
within
it
the spellcasters of Hathens.
Yeah, it was our own. In fact, I think it was a council member.
Yeah.
That we actually gave it to.
Probably.
But... I think his name was Darren.
No, but anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless, you arrive back the next day, and
is our ship
the
still there?
port city of Neepa, you see your fleet.
It's a fleet. Yeah, our fleet.
Small fleet.
As we pull into the Neparian docks.
Yes.
How many ships are actually there that aren't ours?
Well, setting the scene, you see your very small fleet out to sea, which seems to have one ship, a Neparian ship, alongside them. And then you see a lot of very small vessels, which you think are mostly civilian, which seems to be either fishing vessels or
merchants.
Yeah, merchants or such. People trade in from further up coast or wherever else, but no other military vessels. There's just those two military vessels right now. The one you're on, and the one by your fleet, yeah.
The one guard in our fleet isn't as big as the one we're on.
Correct.
So the vessel we're on is the biggest we can see. This is the
biggest you've seen.
Flagship.
Yeah.
This is
as big as you've seen. Period.
So if we're gonna nick one.
Well, no, I'm just wondering if they've nicked this, and they haven't actually got the technology at all. They're just. It just seems mental that they'd have a ship of this quality with those sort of weapons and then all of the other ships that have got equal weapons that are equal side happen to be off on manoeuvres. Why would, when you're an island,
Well, we don't know, do we?
have
Don't
more
know
of a defense?
Don't know how big their fleet is, do we?
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing.
What sort of defences does Dnieper itself have? The dock? Can we see battlements? Can we see cannons? Can we see actual defences on the...
Yeah, you see the occasional battlements further round the docks, and but you don't see what armaments are within them, because it's very much closed off with shutters across any kind of potential gun ports, if that's what they are. They look like gun ports, but you don't know what's behind them at all.
Yeah.
But as you are pulling into dock, you just hear a as you then see an explosion happen somewhere within the city, and smoke begins to rise, and seems to be some sort of fire and some sort of devastating explosion that's just occurred.
Fuck this, we need to get out of here.
At which point, then,
Sorry.
there's a lots of people on the docks who start scurrying around or start running back into the city. Some people very nonchalant about it and just go about the business and carry on having their trade conversations or whatever else. So they're just rowing you in, and not rowing, because you can't send the actual ship you are on into port. They have to row you in. Excuse me. So you are rowing into port. Even the ensign sees it and carries on rowing you in.
Is that
I'm getting bored at this point now.
Is that a regular occurrence? The explosions? What's going on?
Can be.
What do you mean it can be?
Oh, they'll sort it out. They'll be all right.
What do you mean they'll sort it out? It's an explosion. What? Like you don't see.
It happens. You know.
A lot. Every day. Every week. Every month.
Every day.
Every other day. Yeah.
At least once a month, maybe.
Who's causing the explosions?
Oh, well. Bloody gas everywhere, isn't there, you know?
Ah, yeah. Gaslight.
Oh, God, yeah. It did seem quite dangerous.
I don't mean to...
Is their entire settlement built on top of, like...
gas pocket?
Yeah, like... I feel like I'm missing something here.
Yeah, all the street lights are gas powered, like they would like gas lit.
Yeah, with the technology.
Not
when
all
we
of
first
them,
got here,
but it was
in the inner city. There was a lot of gas lights, weren't there? And there was like gas lines
in the core central city. There was,
Right. Okay. I must have forgotten that part of that episode.
Is this a relatively new technology? It seems like you don't have complete control over it.
Oh, no, it's been for as long as I can. Before me.
And yet there's still explosions regularly.
Well, it's gas, isn't it?
Well, yes, but I mean, surely after the amount of time you've had this technology...
That's for cleverer people than me, I'm afraid, sir.
I suppose in a world where...
From what I can see, there are no cleverer people.
If you can cast fire from your hands in a world, you probably don't want gas. It's probably not great, is it?
Well,
it's like we can just produce fire from nothing, like.
Well, you can, sir. I can't.
Around. Yeah.
Just out of interest, where does this gas come from?
Oh well, we'll just have a supply of it, sir. Well, I don't know. I don't ask.
You really don't have much urge to move beyond a boat rower, do you?
Oh, I'm looking to make senior ensign. Hopefully later this year.
Maybe ask a few more questions. You live in a town run by gas. You don't know where the gas comes from. The gas blows up. There's a strong possibility, ensign, that you could just get fucking blown up.
Oh, let's spend my life at sea, sir.
Yeah, maybe ask some more questions.
At sea.
Sea sounds like the safe option.
Well, until you drown or get eaten by a shark.
Or a kraken.
Or
a
blown up by
kraken.
pirates, but you know.
Yeah, or a turtle.
Oh, we've seen off some pirates. So, yeah.
Scurvy.
Scurvy.
Yeah.
Tell me,
anyway,
did your parents any chance your mum took a lot of paracetamol when she was pregnant with you? Any chance? Right. So.
Yeah, he's docked, and you can disembark at your leisure.
I'm just going to sort of lean into Hektor and just say, I know you said that, you know, we should try and do things peacefully, but if there was a group of people that were pissing us off, and most of those people were relying on a very flammable gas for their day-to-day living, and quite a few people in the party that were pissed off were capable.
I know exactly what you're talking
fire.
here, lad. I'm
you know,
thinking this myself.
Well, it's a pretty good backup plan, then, isn't it? And it's useful knowledge if we ever need to, but at the minute we don't need to.
Well, but
this is run on flammable things, and you guys create
have
fire.
Explosions on a regular basis.
We don't need to.
The whole
we
no, but there would be no fingers point.
To.
It would just be an industrial accident. It wouldn't be anything to do with us.
I don't.
But it also wouldn't probably make much of a distraction because they're so used to it.
Asking for trouble. Yeah, no one was bothered. No one cared.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really be a distraction.
Tiny. I'm talking about a big fucking explosion.
I mean, yeah. As a backup, I'm definitely for this. I'm liking this idea.
Get our people together. Get out of here. Who do we need to speak to? Leader?
We just need to get on our ship and leave. I mean,
I don't think we can just leave. Like, someone will come after us.
Will they? I mean, are we that much of a threat?
Yeah,
are they actually, if we just leave, are they actually?
No, because we've got some people on the island, haven't we? The council came with us on.
You can see just from looking around that you can see the occasional Hathen shipping boat docked at the city. That's obviously either been ferrying people to and from.
Like, oh, hello.
Like, oh, hello.
Oh, you guys.
All right, Sid. How's it going?
Out of the new Grand Unite? Oh, great.
I'm glad to be out, to be honest.
Alright. Alright, yeah, let's go to the office, wherever we were taken, to that place.
Yes.
Customs.
Yeah, customs. Where that guy filled us full of shit and go kill him.
Yeah, well, as you land, you have the guy on the dock that comes and was just very much, why are you here? What's your purpose? And it's like, oh yes, we know who you are. Very well, off you go. Kind of thing. He logs the fact that you've arrived. They do not confiscate your weapons this time around.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I don't want to worry you, Hektor, but you never actually picked up your weapons from the cave.
Oh, shoot. That's rude.
You never said it. That's it. Done. Yeah,
you're unarmed, mate. That lovely weapon that you bought before we left Hatheria, fucking wasted.
So yeah, you were needing to go see Magister ISO, who you spoke to last time.
Magister ISO. This place is all like Japan, isn't it?
Yes. Very much so. So yes, and you you know the way. You've been before. You easily head into closer into the centre towards where you need to go. Are you just going straight there?
Yeah. Get this over with.
Fair enough. You can. Yeah, you go. in towards the... you do have to go past near where the explosion occurred, which is near the centre of town, which it looks as though there's a lot of damage to buildings in the area which a fire broke out. But then they have quickly put it out, and they've shut off the gas supply to the area, and they seem very well practiced at being able to handle it.
Imagine living in a place where literally every streetlight is a ticking time bomb, and you have no idea if it's actually going to explode or not.
Yeah,
and
most
could this
most
be this
of the walls are made of paper as well.
It's quite
easily rebuilt. Is what they are.
Easily fucking unbuilt as well.
Yeah, it's easily flammable and very spreadable.
So,
Anyway.
Are we seeing any sort of fire brigade?
Yes. Yeah, there is kind of like an emergency response team, and now you seeing them at work, you can see that there are these tanks of water, and now you've noticed they're tapping into these tanks of water to be able to put out these fires and stuff like that. You're looking around the city, and they are everywhere. You know, so it's like they are well prepared and well versed in being able to handle situations exactly like this.
Common occurrence.
We're not being followed or anything now, are we? We've not got a guide to get us to this Magister. We're just left to our own devices.
Yes. You don't know if you're being followed or not, unless you want to make a perception check.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much. With advantage. Fucking 11.
You're not sure.
Oh,
there's a lot of movement to and from because of the explosion and the fires that are set up, and it's hard to keep track of people.
I'm gonna give Grom a little nudge and say, Grom, where are those gas pipes going to, do you think? Can you see any sort of source? Or any...
He's looked at these before, and from what he can tell, in the central city, they are using the gas. Further out from the centre, it is... They have an occasional, canister or such, but beyond that, it seems to be using, oil lamps. But it looks as though, even where they're using oil lamps, it looks as though the infrastructure's there to use gas. They're just not using gas. For whatever that reason is. So it would be safe to say that as they've kind of cut off areas away from the centre, the gas must be originating somewhere near the centre.
Do you think that's purely based on cost? I mean, surely...
Or pressure, maybe?
They've built the infrastructure originally to feed the entire city, and they're now not feeding the outskirts.
Maybe it comes down to rich and poor. Or done.
Rich and poor?
Yeah, gas on the outskirts and the suburbs.
Have you ever seen technology like this before, Grom?
Not at all, no.
But we do know there's a very easy way of sabotaging this island. Just, theoretically speaking.
What about the gas, Grom? The gas itself, have you ever come across that?
Oh, yeah. Dwarves are well versed in coming across explosive gas pockets whilst mining.
And would this need to be refined in any way before it was used? Or is this literally just tapped directly into a source?
And they've never managed to harness it at all, nor would they want to. It's explosive.
Well, clearly.
Yeah, fools. Anyway, I think we're getting off topic here. This gives us a nice... yeah. We could do some damage with this knowledge, definitely. If we got to the source and set it off, I mean, we could literally cause a fireball.
This is my point. If we could find the source, if we knew exactly where it was...
Just have to follow the pipes, I suppose.
Yeah, you would. I'd have
Is there
to
any
have
smell?
mooch
There's
round
no
at
smell.
night, perhaps.
There's no smell coming off it, I take it.
Not that you've noticed.
Not in.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good future knowledge, but
Yeah.
I think we need to find the rest of the council and the rest of our people.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you carry on past the devastated sector of the city. Yeah, and you carry on into the very core of the city, where you see the magistrates' building, or magisters' building. You are welcomed in, and they're just saying, "Oh, are you needing to stay again?" And I'm sure the magister will want to hear all about what has happened, especially since news of your capture reached us. Oh, we didn't know if all hands had been lost. I'm afraid that's what the assumption was.
Yeah.
Well, please. Yes.
Incorrect assumption. We are safe and well.
Well,
It obviously
we'll,
didn't.
Make them aware that you're here.
Yeah. The sooner the better, I guess. That we need to speak to the magister.
We're also looking for the rest of our kin. You know where they are? The rest of our council members. People that were left on the island.
They are. Some are on the island. We didn't allow everyone on board. It's if anybody wants to come into the island, I'm afraid we've got to let people out.
Well, would you be able to send runners to the ones that are still on the island and let them know that we have come back?
Being organised by your council. We'll have to discuss them. They have residences here. You'll be able to discuss things with them.
I mean the people that we have on the island. Our own kin.
Yes.
Would you be able to send...
they have records of who is here. Your own council has those records. They are organising who is allowed to be on shore.
Sorry, I misunderstood you there. Sorry. But yes, if you could send runners to our council members and let them know we have arrived, and
of course, I'm sure both they and the magister will like to meet with you.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, they scurry off and to send messages here and there to who needs to see. And you are led up to the magister's office, like the antechamber where you waited previously. You sit waiting for a little while. It's a good half an hour goes by before you see the magister. Well, in fact, no. The first people to come by is your father, actually.
Oh.
My father?
Yes.
Oh.
He is.
He was dead.
Is he? Which one's?
No, mine's
sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it was hilarious.
I was going to
Sorry,
say.
I thought Gunvald had died as well.
I'm pretty sure he was in the meeting with you last time with
I think so.
with the magister. All right. Depends which timeline we're talking, doesn't it? But yes, you. He walks in. His stature, very tall and proud as he always is. But he's wearing a a short jacket of a local design, which has
Been out shopping already, Father.
cotton, like kind of jacket, but with silk thread into the hems. Yeah, it looks very dapper. At which point he sees you and just rushes over to you, gives you a great big hug. It's like, I knew that couldn't knock you down so easily. We thought everyone had all died.
I'm quite word I'm looking for. I know how to survive.
Regardless,
we have a bit of information for you.
Sure.
Things did not go quite as planned on the island.
So from what we've heard, the initial confrontation didn't go so well, and then led away, captured. From what?
Can I explain what's transpired over the past few days? Like,
you can. There is. You're not alone in this room, if that makes any difference to you.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
Yeah, there is a guard in the room with you as well.
Then we'll go. I will explain to him the same story that Meridian explained to the ensign or the captain. Sorry,
the captain. Yeah.
But obviously, letting my father know subtle mannerisms and things to let him know that I'm not telling him the whole truth, and there is more of this story to come if you get magic.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, fuck off with your fucking sneaky fucking rolling.
Don't know what you mean. So yeah, you talk with him for a little while, and then eventually Lady Muriel comes in. Trying to find my notes on the council. I seem to have lost them. Apologies, I have far too many notes. But that is the fate of... Oh, there we go. Muriel Tantos.
4 years of campaign.
Yeah, I know, right? There we go. So yeah, the short stature of Lady Tantos also joins you mid conversation. Very much pleased to see you all. Before then, a little bit more time passes before Magister Iso arrives. I was like, wonderful! I'm so glad to see you. Terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, but we've had a bit of bother. But yes, please come in, and leads you into his office space. And at which point he orders some few more chairs be brought in for the group of you, because it doesn't always have enough chairs for you all. But yeah, they put some more out.
Magister Iso, I noticed that your fuel source seems to be quite erratic around the city centre. This gas that you're harnessing for your light seems to be quite dangerous. Our colleague Grom here is quite the established expert when it comes to gas pockets. Maybe he could shed some light on the dangers that you're having, possibly lend a hand.
Oh, we're aware of the dangers, but the assistance is most appreciated, of course. But yeah, it is a danger, absolutely, and one we have tried time and time again to perfect. Nonetheless,
I assume that the gas that you're harnessing is relatively local to the city.
Well, I'd much rather hear about the occurrences on the mainland. You were captured, as I'm told. Some of the sailors came back and said the battle did not go well.
It did not. We feel that possibly we could have been given more information before we set off. These weren't just beasts.
Well,
They could speak common. Not like any beast that we've ever come across before.
They speak common, they understand it, but yet they slaughtered us anyway. That's not the mark of a civilized people.
True, however, you were on their territory. I feel that if a ship had landed on your shores and had attacked, you would attack back. Would you not?
We landed. We wished to, yes, set up a settlement. When we realised there were residences of the area, of the ruins, or at least the forests nearby, we did talk to them. We reached out. We settled not with troops, but with just civilians. They slaughtered them all anyway. That's
But
when
then-
we sent troops.
But would it not have made more sense to attempt to settle somewhere else? You have a fine navy. Surely you could have moved further up the coast and settled somewhere else.
Why did they let you go?
Because we begged. Because they knew we were no threat. We were
Do you think
five.
we didn't when the civilians were being cut down? Do you think that we didn't beg, or they didn't, before they all were slaughtered? They showed no mercy in the slightest. They
You
may
sent
as well
an
be
army.
beasts.
You don't have these guns, though.
You sent an army. We were 5 individuals. Once they realised we were no threat,
Yet you
we could do
survived
nothing.
where others didn't. And I want to know
They-
how.
They
we
permitted us.
conversed.
They
And
permitted
we
us
did
some level
too.
of respect for our fighting prowess, but that yeah,
Is that what it is to get them to listen?
No, it was all that permitted us was for us to leave with our lives. Pretty much all it got us.
Make a deception check, because you are lying. Meridian or Hektor, both, or one with advantage, whichever you'd rather.
I'll have a roll. Hang on, deception.
I already rolled my.
Okay then?
What?
One
It
each
wasn't
then.
too bad.
I was gonna.
Terrible, probably.
I was just wondering if there's anything I could add to it, but there isn't.
18 for me.
I do feel that Grom would be giving.
14. Flash of Genius. I don't know if you can do it on skill checks or not. I don't know how it works. It says ability checks, but I don't know. Ability checks and saving throws, but I don't know if a skill check casts as an ability check.
Surely it is, because it is an ability.
Well, no, because you can abilities are your ability scores like strength, dex, con.
Yeah.
Skills are skills.
Yeah, your major stats rather than your minors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay. It's not like Bardic Inspiration, which you can...
No.
Yeah, that actually specifies skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 14 anyway. Which is pretty good.
18 for me.
14,
18's
18.
not bad.
Okay. Okay.
I hate them rolls where just. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's. I don't think you quite grasp that we did try talking.
I mean, how many times did you try talking? Just the once? Did you try talking
How
every
many
time?
times would you try talking when everybody who were trying to talk to them were just slaughtered without any hope, without any
Once.
sign of provocation?
Well, once,
We
and
would
then
go
you probably wouldn't go back.
No, you have
yeah.
gone back multiple times. You have taken
Right,
troops back
Cadell
multiple
stands
times.
up and leans in to the guy. And
At
says,
which point, several
"Why?
guards step forward towards you.
Yeah,
Why
well,
there?
but in retaliation, I shall cast Summon Dragon. Fuck this cunt.
Why? There.
Because
Whoa,
it's a-
everybody
it's a-
out, just, whoa,
no, it's a
calm-
big balls
calm down.
competition. Big balls competition.
It's not,
Summon
it's not,
Draconic
we're
Spirit.
just... Whoa,
At which point, the
whoa,
guards start
stop, hang
shouting
on.
further back,
Just
and then
stop.
more guards start pouring
You
in.
just...
Map
Whoa,
wasn't big enough
hang on,
here.
whoa. Well, all we want, so we just want to take our people and move on. It hasn't worked. We're just gonna settle down coast. That's the end of it. We don't want any problems with you. We don't want to deal with the cat people. We just want to get onto the mainland and set up with our people. We might be
You
able to
spent
trade with you in
all
the
of-
future.
You spent all of a week on their shores.
Well,
and you come
it
back
was-
acting like beasts yourself. Then leave.
How we
and
acted
want
like-
nothing more to do with you.
Right, quick, fuck off. Quick, out. Run.
Okay. Just don't like the fact that you avoided the question when you asked about why there. Skimmed it.
I know, but we were outnumbered again.
Yeah,
We
okay,
didn't-
let's leave.
We didn't listen to Hektor, did we? We just ignored what he said.
Talk
Look,
to yourself in
we're
third,
not
about
dead.
yourself in third person.
I've got some weird. I've got some weird like recollection of like when I started saying stuff about don't split the party and like
Don't punch the dragon.
yeah I feel like
Guys,
roles reversing here.
are we not allowed to learn from our mistakes?
Don't take the
Okay.
mushrooms.
Are
Don't
we
pull
not
your
allowed to
trousers down in the
advance
woods.
as
Yeah, the
people?
mushrooms. The
We're not allowed to
mushrooms.
learn massive lessons from all the fucking people that we've had die. No.
This isn't the time, girls. Let's just go.
Oh,
Come on.
apparently is the time. Apparently is the time. Because we casted a fucking dragon inside this guy's fucking office and threatened him with all his
It's not a real
guards.
dragon.
Apparently
It's
the
just,
time.
Let's just fucking
It's-
right.
Yes,
Meridian's off.
So I apologise profusely
dis-
for our actions.
Are you
here
dispelling the
today.
dragon?
No, am I fuck?
You're leaving it in his
No.
office.
No. He's coming with us.
Oh,
He looks
can't-
stroppy.
can't-
He's got his arms
overly-
folded.
I mean, how big
Little
is
grumpy going. Right.
How big is it?
He's biggish.
Isn't it like a huge?
He's a
Probably
spirit,
fit
though. Can he not just walk through walls?
Well, it's you got physical form, right? To be
Oh,
able to
fuck
attack
right,
people.
fine. I'll dispel it.
I was just trying to intimidate the guy. I wasn't actually expecting you to pull out
Yeah.
a fucking dragon. Like I was
Well,
literally
that's how
just
I-
trying to intimidate him a little bit.
That's how I intimidate.
all I
I'm
was
a
trying to do.
scrawny little fucking sorcerer. How do I intimidate people? You're built like a brick shithouse.
Exactly, with
At which
massive
point,
amounts of
You're having
intimidation.
this argument with being escorted from the building.
Fucking hell.
This
Just
is
trying to make
democracy
him sweat.
manifest.
Trying to make him sweat in his boots a little bit, and you pull out a fucking dragon. Jesus. Like,
Barely any bigger than you.
Time and a
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. At which point, yeah.
We're going.
Yeah. The
fucking going onto our ship. We're going.
at which point you're being you're held outside the Magister building for a little while, whilst a few more troops pour out of the building with the council in tow, being escorted from the building. Yeah, you are being ejected from the city.
That's fine.
Basically.
Fine.
That's fine. We didn't want to stay here anyway. It's a shithole.
Lying bastards, anyway. Lying
Fucking paper houses and gas lines everywhere. You're fucking doomed.
So yeah, then you are steadily escorted back down to the coast. At which point, one of the there's a lieutenant amongst the guards. At which point he just says, "The rest of your people currently on shore will be forced to leave. Where should we send them?"
If you'd permit us to allow our fleet to remain there, if you could return them to our fleet, once we have everybody accounted for, we'll make
leave
our leave.
peacefully.
Very well. You will be remain under guard, and your fleet will.
That's understandable.
Closely watched.
Since when did Hektor become the voice of reason?
When you and me started acting like knobheads.
Well, pretty much.
Well, everyone's fucking winding us up.
Everyone's lying to us. I hate being lied to. It's doing my head in.
It just sense the place. Just bite your tongue, guys. You just wait.
In fairness, I didn't actually say anything. I just summoned a dragon.
So yeah,
I mean, I appreciate you on my back. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that.
Right, because in my head it looks like the dragon from Pokemon. It's quite cute and friendly. It's not.
Still summoning a dragon. Effectively.
So,
as you're
literally just
escorted
trying to
to the docks,
intimidate the guy.
every
All I was doing.
Hathen that they spot on the way is grabbed, added to your group, and escorted back to the docks. A lot of the Hathens are still in and around the dock area. A lot of them didn't get much further than the taverns on the dockside. At which point,
ladies.
yeah, they are just kind of escorted back to either some military boats that are ready to row you out, or some of the fishing ships, Hathen ships, to then send you back out. But yeah, they eventually round up whoever they can find, send you back to your fleet. During which time, Lord Gunvald's just like, what? Why are they doing this? We've been perfectly nice up to now. What did you say in there?
We called them out on their lies, sir. We called them out on their lies. They have lied to us. They sent us over there with the intent of killing some beasts. When we got to the mainland, the beasts were a sentient race. They were kind. They were courteous. They allowed us safe passage back to the island.
I thought you fought with them.
We did, but
That's
only
not
because we
kind
went
and
over there.
courteous.
No, but yet they still gave us safe passage back, which shows that they were lenient and they were amenable. These people have done nothing but lie since we arrived here. They sent 5 individuals to fight an army of 200 cat people. And those cat people were honest.
And they still avoided the question when we asked about
Were
why
they?
there.
Well, they could have killed us like that, and they didn't.
But were
We
they?
either-
As we came back here and started asking the wrong questions, we were escorted off the island.
I don't think it was the questions. I think it might have been the dragon.
Yeah.
I've had about that. I've had enough of your lip, Hektor. Look. We're leaving. That's all that matters. We're going.
I've just thought about something that I really don't like now.
It could have gone worse. I mean,
It could have gone worse.
We're getting our people, and we're gonna get to the mainland. So
the Cat Queen asked to meet the council in the arena that's around loads of spirits and swirliness, and again, I'm just being really paranoid, but I don't know.
You've made our bed now. We
No, Hektor.
One bridge.
No, allow him to finish the sentence.
We've burnt a bridge. Do not.
I just wanted to know why.
We're committed to the cap.
You wanted to know why? What?
Just
what?
She asked us to meet her in the arena with the spirit, and then all the undead spirits are wandering around.
We're not meeting at the arena. It's a temple. It's a sacred place.
Oh, right, okay, right, that makes me feel better. Okay, no, I was confused, sorry. I got that wrong. I thought she wanted us to meet her at the arena where...
Look, I don't think...
it's the old, it's a meeting hall with necromantic enchantments on it, where it has all the spirits in it and around it. But it is an old meeting hall.
Right. So much information getting through.
Let's take it, we'll take a step back and...
Well, fuck these guys, anyway.
I don't think this is as burnt as trading partners forever. We can send members of the council to break bread somewhere down the line, but for now, I think this bridge has been burned.
Well, that's what you think, and I turn around and cast Fireball. No, I don't. I don't. No, that was a joke. I really want to.
Now, make it roll.
I just wanted to know why, like you said, why do they keep having to go back to that same island? Why have they sent wave after
There's something.
I just wanted to know why. That's all it was. No. Didn't expect you to fucking put a dragon behind me.
I was backing you up, man.
I know, but I was just being a little bit arsey. I'm pretty intimidating myself. But thank you, I appreciate it.
No, well, I won't do it again, bitch.
No.
Please don't.
No. Wasted a level 5 spell slot on you.
Time and a place.
I took it up to like gear 2 and you just went straight to gear 6.
Yeah. Cruise control. Fucking wallop.
So we're going back to the fleet now.
Yes, you are escorted back to the Hathen fleet, at which point the ships, the Niparian ships, take up a position to prevent any of you from sailing away and leaving. And they, over time, escort more and more Hathens back. But then...
And is it still just the 2 ships?
Yes.
Big one and a little one.
Yep. You did see a third at one point, but you've not seen it since you've returned to the city. This steadily brings them back. You do get news from some of the civilians being escorted back that there are some within the city who are refusing to leave because they've began to set up temples and have become preachers and missionaries to go around and spread their faith.
Have any of the
that's of the 5 people that we
that
they used to worship. Oh, fucking hell!
Have any of the locals started painting roundabouts? Putting up flags. It's probably just time to fuck off.
Just ejecting these random people who've turned up on their shore by boat, you know.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Just saying.
I mean,
but no, and those who have done it are complete dickheads. So anyway,
someone painted our fucking sheep. I'd just like to point out that down the road there's this gorgeous art installation that was put up about 8 years ago of a shepherd and some sheep on one of the roundabouts. Some prick has painted a red cross on the sheep.
Dickhead.
On the sheep. I mean, irony. He's painted a flag on a fucking sheep. What?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's just nationalism.
His mum took paracetamol when he was pregnant.
Anyway.
No words.
Anywho. So yeah. It gets to a point where they believe they're not going to get many more. I mean, it's taken maybe a few days to try and round up as many as they can.
Leave them.
We've been on.
If they want to set up temples, then leave them to it.
Yeah.
You can do it. Yeah.
The,
I don't want to stand in their way.
Walking around handing out flyers for the traveller.
I feel like what we've done there is just give power to these 5 vampire lords or whatever we were worshipping before, and that's just gonna make them grow in power.
Let one fuck up first, all right? Let's just
fuck up at a time.
Let's just deal with this fuck up.
Turning it into a bit of a monumental.
When we blow this
is
entire
the
island
entire
up,
campaign, isn't it? It's just fuck up after fuck up. I mean,
pretty much.
I just like Vox Machina. I just feel like we're sort of. We're just
no, they did all right.
They somehow win in the end, don't they?
They did okay.
This is more like some others who have them, but
yeah.
It's like
Anyway,
the Emu version of Vox Machina.
So then they are willing to escort your fleet to somewhere out in the ocean.
Oh, right,
I don't know if it's whether that they seemed dodgy or whether you just make everything seem dodgy and make us all paranoid that you're dodgy.
Yeah, Tom. Fuck off, it's your fault. These were probably really nice people. You made that bloke come across like a paedophile, and he wasn't a paedophile at all.
That's from a long time ago.
It might be
I know, but that's
files
still... Because he was so... Everything about the description and all of his behaviour was just like, definitely a nonce. And then he came out, no, really nice bloke, just trying to help an orphan. Oh, shit. Yeah, we stole his dead wife's wedding ring.
I feel really bad about that.
Yeah.
Didn't I
accused him of being a nonce, robbed him,
or something.
Stole his dead wife's wedding ring.
Yep. You did, yeah.
Did as well, didn't we?
And instead of just owning up and returning it, we just threw it at his fucking house.
We're not nice people, are we? We're really not
nice people.
We're not nice people.
Don't put
we're not.
into that whole scenario because a lot of that was not we.
No.
You punched the dragon. Don't even start.
That's fine. I'll happily take that punch to the dragon, and we beat the dragon.
The
DM
and I would
like to point out that there was a certain part of that whole world doesn't actually exist that made me go, thank fuck for that.
I know, all the stuff that we did.
All the shit we did doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now we've just started it again.
Yeah.
We have.
Too.
Yeah.
So so we'll head about, I guess we'll get them to escort us half the way to the mainland.
They're not escorting you towards the mainland at all. They're escorting you
just fucked off
out to sea.
Oh,
and then leaving you there.
Yeah, because we told them we were moving on.
Yeah,
we
no,
didn't say
the mainland.
We said we were going to go further down the coast, and they're not going to just help us go back to Catland.
He did pull out a dragon, man.
This ain't all on me.
A little bit of an overreaction. A little bit.
But then the two ships which have escorted you out to sea effectively bid you farewell turn about and head back. And that, yes, where we will leave it for tonight.
Yeah, fucking.
Adrift. Thanks.
Out in the sea, you know where you are and you know where you want to be.
It's not far to mainland, is it? It's not far. It's only a day's sail.
Well, from where you are, it'd probably
How
be
far
about
it?
2 or 3 days sail.
All right. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad.
In the meantime, whilst you've been gone, the damage that was dealt to your main ship has the Little Anna has been repaired.
Oh fuck! They even repaired that shit for us.
Do you think we should, if we're being abandoned now by these fuckers, do you think we should possibly mount that gun on the ship, get it out the bag of holding?
No, because it can explode.
Well, yeah, no. What? We haven't got any way of defending ourselves if pirates come back.
It can just tear our boat to pieces. Like,
yeah, but has anyone played
Sea of Thieves? Pirates.
Anyone played Sea of Thieves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right then, just give me the gun. I will jump off the ship. If we need to blow something up, I'll just swim with it and shoot it right next to the ship. And if it explodes, bonus.
Grom
Just
can
damage and
confirm
explosion.
that unlike cannons, this will work underwater.
Yeah, see?
You think
right.
that this was specifically designed to be able to work underwater.
Right, it's a biro. Give it to Cadell.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
just give it to me. I'll rage, I'll shoot, and I'll aim it so that I'm aiming at a ship, and then the back to me is our ship, and if it explodes, I'll get shot like 100 yards towards our ship, and I'll have a nice like
superhero landing on the deck.
little bit of singeing, just like
Just pat yourself out. Well, that went well.
But you can figure out what you're actually going to do and what you're planning on doing next time. So
that's if we even get
thank
into
you.
a fight. We might not even get into a fight.
Yeah, we need the engineer back on board.
If maybe, you need Grom back to figure out logistics and shit. So thank you again for keeping up with our campaign and hopefully find out what is going to happen to what is left of the Hathen people. So next time on NerD&D.